Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. I thank you for checking out this video. If you're somebody who definitely enjoys wrestling content, I ask that you please take a couple of seconds and think about subscribing to this channel. This channel is growing. It's a train that ain't gonna stop for anybody. Look, for instance, today, it's my birthday, and I'm still putting out a video because I love you guys. And I'm gonna keep doing this every single week. We're gonna talk wrestling on this channel. And I just think that if we get a bunch of wrestling fans on this channel, I mean, I know there's plenty of wrestling channels out there. I know that. What's another one? Let's just add it into the rotation. I appreciate everybody who supports this channel. I want to talk about some stuff that's going on, newsworthy things. Look, first of all, I don't even watch NXT. I barely ever watch. I watch here and there. And that's saying a lot. I don't even watch that much to say that I watch it here and there. I barely ever watch NXT. But I heard about Jordynne Grace showing up, and I had to go look. And then I heard about Ethan Page showing up, and I had to go look. I mean, am I going to have to start watching NXT now? This is going to be a lot of things to keep track of every week, watching all of these shows. Not only do I have to maybe start watching NXT, am I going to have to start watching TNA now? Before we get into all this, I have to give a special shout out here. I have to Jordynne and Jason. Man, I'll tell you what, you guys made my days. The supporters of this channel. I can't begin to thank you guys enough for what you did. Sending me a little love for a birthday. Hitting that super thanks down there and sending me some stuff. I could never thank you guys enough for that. That really did make my day. It was truly awesome. You guys have been here for a while. I know I see you guys all the time in the comments, and truly appreciate you guys. I love hearing from you guys. I look forward to hearing from you guys. So yes, and I feel that way about everybody. I look forward to hearing from everybody. And the goal, like I said at the start of this video, is to get this channel to be the best place and the biggest place for wrestling fans to come. We could all talk wrestling. Send emails in. I'll answer them in videos. Comments, I'll answer the comments. I want to do some lives. We could all get in there and chat together. Look, I love professional wrestling. I'm assuming you do too since you're here. Let's have fun with this. Wrestling is the best it's ever been right now, in my opinion. And I feel like it's not stopping. Like this channel, the train is not stopping. Wrestling is just going to get better and bigger and bigger. And like this channel, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. But I can't do it alone. I need all the support I can get on this channel, all the likes, all the shares, all the subscriptions, all the comments, everything. And this will be the best place to be if you're a wrestling fan. I actually managed to get through an entire day of work today without anybody knowing it's my birthday. I've only been there for maybe a little less than a year. I've been there since August of last year. And I'm very secluded in my own area. I don't really talk to anyone. I kind of just do my own thing. Nobody really bothers me, which I love, which is weird because I'm a little introverted and I'm a little extroverted. Extroverted, of course, because obviously I'm putting this face on this camera and posting it to social media and YouTube. That I feel like that would be a little extroverted, even though I'm only really talking to a camera, but I'm talking to you. And I love when you talk to me, when we talk together. I love that. But introverted in a way where sometimes I just want to just do my own thing. If I'm somewhere where I'm not in love with where I'm at, I kind of want to just be just let me do my thing, which is cool. Getting older stinks. Are you starting to see why this channel is called Wicked Bitter? Let's get into what happened, okay? So Jordynne Grace shows up. I found out a report that Jordynne Grace is going to be making 6 figures for only 3 appearances in NXT. First of all, congrats to her. Big props. I mean, that is amazing. If you remember, if you watched the Royal Rumble, we saw Jordynne Grace pop up there. Look, I think this type of thing is astronomical here for WWE because before, they would never work with other companies ever. And yeah, we've seen some here and there, right? Mickie James showing up in the Rumble a few years ago while she was in NXT or TNA, as the Knockouts champion. And then this past January, Jordynne Grace showed up as the Knockouts champion. Okay, that's cool, one-offs. And then it's cool because that was already a big step. But look, we're getting an actual program. We're getting an actual feud between a TNA superstar and an NXT superstar. That is amazing. So Jordynne Grace will be in this program with Roxanne Perez. And look, not only that, right? To make it even bigger, they actually let Jordynne Grace get on a microphone and cut a mini promo on Roxanne. What? This is a TNA superstar. It's one thing to have a superstar show up in a Rumble or something, not say anything, just kind of wrestle and then leave. And okay, WWE can slightly acknowledge, hey, this is someone from somewhere else, whatever. But no, we are fully going full steam ahead here. We got a TNA superstar, an outsider, someone who doesn't work for this company, coming in here, cutting a promo on our women's champion in NXT. That is huge. If you're into baby steps, these are baby steps, but these are big baby steps. So Jordynne Grace will be facing Roxanne Perez at Battleground. I think it's in Las Vegas, the whole UFC, octagon-looking thing. I can't remember. This is how little I have really been paying attention to NXT, but I'm going to have to start paying attention a little more. So it's going to happen there. Big time match. I'm going to watch that PLE, and I feel like I'm going to have to start watching NXT now. And not only Jordynne Grace has a match next week on NXT. Jordynne Grace, a TNA superstar. I'm sorry if this is coming off annoying, but this is huge. This is big news. Like if you've been watching WWE for any long period of time, you would understand how big this is. Now, it might not be everyone's favorite, most top superstar ever, but come on. This is amazing. And Jordynne Grace, honestly, she's going to end up in WWE one day. And I think this is sort of WWE's way of kind of like sweet talking her a little bit. I mean, they've asked her to do this a few times now, and I think it's just them courting her without actually admitting that they are. I think Jordynne Grace will end up in WWE one day. But I mean, amazing. It makes me think of all the possibilities of what we can maybe get. Some crossover with a TNA and NXT or TNA and WWE. Can you imagine if they did a PLE like this where they had both brands or both companies face each other? Like, think of what we can get. And a lot of people are starting to think like a Clash at the Castle. Maybe Joe Henry shows up. Like, that's a huge popular thing going on right now. Joe Henry. I would love it if I saw. I don't know how they would do it, but it'd be cool if he showed up. Little things here and there. I also want to see some WWE people go to TNA. Can we do that? Does the door open both ways, or is it just one way? Let's get someone to go to TNA. Cause some chaos there. Maybe Roxanne Perez can show up at TNA. If she shows up in TNA, the internet will explode because this will be like amazing. Nobody would ever expect this years ago, and now we're getting to see something like this. The only issue I might have, and I don't think it's really that detrimental, but if they were to do a crossover or like a combined PLE or something of TNA and NXT or TNA and WWE, you would get some people who are currently wrestling in TNA to show up at WWE. So like for instance, Dolph Ziggler for WWE. He was Dolph Ziggler in WWE. He is now going by Nick Nemeth in TNA, his real name. Let's just say he had a match. Let's just say he's up against let's just say he's up against Miz or something for WWE. Then you would have to say Miz, and you're on a WWE PLE or even a combined one. And let's say you have Michael Cole, on the headset announcing. What name does he say? Does he say this is Dolph Ziggler, or does he say this is Nick Nemeth? You might know him as Dolph Ziggler when he was in WWE. Like, it's something I think they can find a way around and manage it. I don't think it's going to ruin anything, but that's just something I think would be a little speed bump, like a little bit. Like, I think there's ways around it. Of course there are. But I wonder if they would actually try to, or if they would steer clear of people who are going by different names now. Like Mustafa Ali in TNA, he's still going by Mustafa Ali. He could easily show up in a WWE thing where they can easily say, hey, this is Mustafa Ali. But guys like Nemeth and like Matt Cardona, who pops up at TNA here and there, would they call him Matt Cardona, or would they call him Zack Ryder? That's one thing I think would be kind of interesting to see. But think of all of the possibilities. Like Gresham showing up, Jonathan Gresham showing up in NXT or WWE. I mean, I just want to see it. Moose has been tweeting to Drew McIntyre. Dude, this has to happen. I have to see this. This would be unbelievable. I'm getting excited just talking about it, thinking about it. Let's talk about the other thing real quick that happened. Ethan Page showing up in NXT and attacking Trick Williams. If you're not familiar with Ethan Page, I've been wanting this guy in WWE for so long, especially when he wasn't really doing anything towards the end of his run in AEW. I am over the moon that he's here because I think Ethan Page has everything you would want as a top superstar in WWE. And I don't know if it means he's definitely signed with NXT or if he's just kind of doing like an appearance type deal or whatever, a feud, like a program and then out. He posted on social media that he's not signed with a current company. I don't know if that's just him playing into the story or building himself up. I don't know what, but if WWE has truly signed him, I am going to be elated because this guy, I'm telling you, Ethan Page could be a top star. I feel it. I know he could be if they just do it right. And him going against Trick, I love it. I don't think Ethan Page is going to win. I think Trick is definitely going to win, but that feud is going to be great. I hope I can see Ethan Page on my TV every single week doing something important, being at the top, and then getting moved on to Raw or SmackDown afterwards. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. A couple quick things. Chad Gable, I saw that his contract is coming up in WWE. I hope they do re-sign him. I don't think they would have him do this feud right now and start to really get momentum under him if they knew that his contract was coming up and that he wasn't coming back. I also think for Chad Gable, this is an opportunity for him. He knows what he's got going on right now. I think this is about to, boost him up. Skyrocket him a little bit here, and I think he doesn't want to risk losing all this momentum by going somewhere else. So hopefully they can come to an agreement. Another person, Natalya, we've heard her contract's coming up allegedly. That's just what's being reported. I don't think she goes anywhere. She's been here forever, like forever, before a lot of people have been here, and I think she's just here to stay. She kind of has a certain role here in WWE. But what I do need is Natalya versus Jordynne Grace, because they've teased this before, especially around the Royal Rumble when Grace showed up. I need Jordynne Grace versus Natalya. If we're going to do this whole open door thing here, let's go with it. I need to see Natalya versus Jordynne Grace. That'd be a great match. I just need a partnership between WWE and TNA. Look, that's all for now, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Look, sorry, I got some stuff I got to do later. It's the birthday. I appreciate everybody who has reached out. I appreciate such gracious gifts from Jordan and Jason. I appreciate you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys on other videos. I'm going to post another one probably after SmackDown. Hopefully something cool happens there. But we're still on the lookout for the Wyatt 6 thing to happen. Don't know when it's happening. Hopefully soon. But enjoy the rest of your week, y'all. I know it's almost over. Have a great weekend. Have a great week, the rest of your week here. And until the next video, until we yeet again, my friends, stay bitter.